Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Today I have another first shots, sort of first impression video for you today. And that is of this Radical Defense MK1 Mod 1 14.5, what they call their patrol rifle. Let's get into it. So if you are not familiar with Radical Defense, you may be familiar with the name Radical Firearms. Radical Defense is the division of Radical Firearms. It's probably the best way I can say it. That is aimed more at duty and service use. So what they, that's the division where they do their silencers. That's the division where they do their little bit more duty-oriented stuff. And this is out of that lineup. So I should note that Radical Defense did send this to me for free. It's something I worked out with them after SHOT Show this year. Although that doesn't affect my, my videos, my reviews. And I've been using Radical Firearms for a very long time. Again, this is Radical Defense, but for the last, I don't know, 6 or 7 years, the gun that you see the most in optic and drop testing is a Radical Firearms. It's not fully Radical Firearms anymore. It's got over 20,000 rounds on it. I have replaced parts on it. I have used it as a host for trigger reviews, optic reviews, bolt carrier, stuff like that. But the Radical Firearms barrel was the last thing to get changed. It did start keyholing around 20,000 rounds. So I have a very long history using Radical products. This is my first from Radical Defense. So I'm pretty excited about this. So let's get the first shots just out of the way. This is a Korean steel mag that I got from Global Ordnance. I have 2 of them in the testing today, although this does come with 2 Gen 2 PMags. And I will go through some of the specs and all that while we're doing this, but let's get these first shots just done, right? So, not that it matters because it's not zeroed. Okay, so that's about 330. Wow, this thing just doesn't move. Locked open. Wow, this thing's tuned pretty nice. So speaking of flat shooting, it normally comes with their proprietary muzzle device for their suppressors, although I did send them this Reardon dual port brake for them to pin and weld on here, which is why at 14.5 I can have a stock on it for those out there that don't understand the laws. So they went ahead, pin and welded this on for me. However, it normally has their, I think it's a flash hider. It may be a brake. I have to look it up. All the information you need to know will be in a link down below. But yeah, for first shots, that's that felt really good. Let me zero this optic. All right, so I just got done zeroing it. It took about 10 rounds to get it zeroed, 10, 15 rounds to get it zeroed. I just pulled this off of another rifle that it was already zeroed on, so it was pretty close to begin with. But I have 10 rounds here of M193. I don't remember the manufacturer, sorry. But M193 in a Gen 2 ETS mag. So, locked open on the ETS, everything ran fine. Let's go down and look at that. I had a little bit of wandering here. Most of them are right in here. Let's slow down, see if I can get that, see if I can improve that. So, this is a Gen 2, one of the PMags it came with. 10 more rounds of the same M193. All right, locked open, ran all 10. Let's check that out. All right, so sorry for any wind and anything like that. And we just kind of went behind a cloud, but very much the same pattern. I'm gonna switch ammo real quick, see if we can get this any tighter. So I should say that I'm not horribly upset with that like 3-inch group at 50 yards with a 14.5. But I think we can do better. That is some cheap bulk M193 range ammo. This is 75 grain Hornady hollow point boat tail. Did I mention 75 grain? Okay, so 75 grain match Hornady. I have 9 rounds in here. Okay, ran the 175 grain Hornady, locked back. Again, this is that same Gen 2 PMag. Let's go take a look. So I had one flyer here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Yep. So 8 in 1.5 inches, 2 inches. I like that much better. Not bad at 50 yards for a 14.5 barrel. All right, so I now have 10 rounds of that M193 again. This is a KCI polymer translucent mag. The barrel on these are 1 7 twist melanite barrels, and the gas block and gas tube is proprietary to them. Not that you can't change it or put something else on, but they use a straight threaded gas tube on their systems here, 0.75 journal. So 10 more rounds out of the KCI mag. Nice. So the handguard is thermal fit to the barrel nut, and the handguard also has this very nice tombstone lockup right here, and then I'll have to take a picture of it, but they have an integrated anti-rotation tab in the very top where the pick section meets up. So instead of the 2 tabs that are normally on the side, this is actually a machine fit tab that inserts like a puzzle piece for the handguard. So there is no rotating, there is no pulling off, there is none of that stuff when it comes to this handguard. The handguard having M-LOK slots all the way around, so that's nice there. This is an MFT mag. Locked back, ran them all. So it's got a mil-spec style bolt carrier group, but it is a little more slick. I don't know what they did with their coating. It really doesn't say on the website, but this bolt carrier group isn't as rough as some of the mil-spec bolt carrier groups out there I've used before. And in the lower, it has a nickel Teflon mil-spec trigger. So it's a nickel Teflon polished mil-spec trigger. So what we have is a trigger pull that feels considerably lighter than mil-spec, a mil-spec type release out to the wall, but the brake is considerably, I'm going to say that's 4.5, maybe 5 pounds. It sure feels about like 5 pounds. It's very nice, smooth brake. And then it has the ambi safety here, full-size ambi safety on both sides. So I also went ahead and put my Otter Creek polonium on it because they were nice enough to pin and weld that muzzle device on for me. All right, gas doesn't seem too bad. Let's run another one. So it is topped off with Griffin Armament. I think they're called M2. Yeah, M2 steel sights. These are flip up sights, ghost ring type, lollipop sight on the back and sight on the front here. Those came with it. Additionally, the castle nut is staked as well, and it comes with B5 furniture, which is super nice. All right, 10 more. This is another Korean steel mag. So the gas doesn't seem bad. I don't know much about this charging handle, but we'll get into that on the next mag. So the charging handle on this is an Ambi Battle Arms Development charging handle. It seems to be very nice to use, right? Hooks the finger real nicely. And this action is actually, for being a brand new gun without any rounds on it or being broken in, the action's really smooth. But I don't know much about these Battle Arms Development charging handles. It does have a bit of a ledge on the very top side. This may be a gas busting charging handle. I'm not sure. It works well. So 10 more rounds out of another KCI translucent mag. Handguard's starting to get hot. So I'm gonna have to go back through and count. I don't know how many rounds that was, but my thoughts, initial thoughts on this gun. I think that they have done quite a bit of stuff to this that's very nice, between the thermal fit handguard, tombstone lockup, this super nice key. Key, puzzle piece, whatever, the anti-rotation tab in the very top, B5 furniture, a nice upgraded charging handle. It would normally come with their muzzle device, but again, I had them put the Reardon dual port brake on it. And this trigger is nice. Again, this trigger has very mil-spec type reset, but the brake is super smooth. So I think it shoots nice. It doesn't have a whole lot of recoil impulse. I think it's tuned pretty well. Comes with the sights, the really high quality metal flip up iron sights, the nice threaded gas tube, these are all really nice upgrades for a duty rifle, which is what this is sort of aimed at, is a duty rifle. So the price of this bad boy for the YouTube sensors, I'm not selling anything. I don't sell firearms. I don't sell regulated goods. I am just relaying information to the viewer. The price of this bad boy comes in right around $1,300. And honestly, it's got a lot of stuff in it. Like, most of the stuff has been changed from what's mil-spec. I think it's got pretty good accuracy for a 14.5. Again, being a duty rifle, not a precision match rifle. I think it did really well for 14.5. Nice handguard, nice sights, nice trigger, nice furniture, nice charging handle. So it ran everything I put through it, and it ran all the mags and locked back on all the mags. So I don't know that you can ask for a whole lot more. Again, I don't have any monetary affiliation with Radical Defense or Radical Firearms. I have used their stuff a lot in the past, but I have no other relationship with them. So, this is just my honest opinion, first shots, first impressions. So what I'm going to do at this point is keep shooting it. I'm going to get 1,000 rounds on it, and then do a final, not final, but 1,000 round overview of what I think and how this has performed. So I would expect to see that video come out maybe sometime toward the beginning of next year, the very early stages of the first quarter of next year. I appreciate Radical Defense sending that out to me. Cool rifle. And upon my initial impressions, I don't think it's overpriced. It comes with a couple mags, comes with a ton of upgrades. Yeah, pretty cool. I appreciate everyone out there watching. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will put a way for you to find the Radical stuff down below, either in the description and or pinned comment, so you can see all the stuff for yourself in case I missed any of the details about the gun. If you want to become a member, you can do that. It's very, very inexpensive, and you get previews, like you'll be one of the first to see this video. You get previews of my videos and members only posts. If that's something you're interested in and supporting the channel, much appreciated. Thank you. And everybody else out there watching and sharing the videos, you guys are awesome. We'll talk to all of you later.